All right. So today we're going to talk about some criteria for choosing Forex Broker. So we're going to look at top criteria for choosing Forex Broker. I'm sure everybody on this training today already have a broker, but it's always good to look at what differentiates some of these brokers and check if the one you are using is actually delivering the best for you. Okay, so we are going to look at things like regulations, how they're regulated. We are going to look at how secure is your fund you are living with them, what type of spread do they have, what are the different types of accounts, trading accounts, what leverage is available for them, what about their customer service, and finally we're going to look at different trading platform available. And then before then, we are going to look at a specific top 10 brokers. We'll select top 10 brokers and compare and contrast the 10. So that is what we are going to use to conclude this training. All right. So very quickly, we all know what a broker is. So it's a company that provides traders with access to trading platform, right? So you have the priority is to carry out research. You want this particular broker, you need to do a lot of research on them, right? Because you need to make an informed decision. You can read online reviews. You can read some ratings about them. Make sure they have positive reputation. Okay? Then you must make sure that they can meet your trading requirement. Okay? All right. So sometimes they do allow you to test their platform. So use that opportunity to test their platform on a demo account, so you can obtain a good understanding of what the system is actually like. So don't just open a live account with any broker. First of all, open a demo account, test it out, make sure it meets your need before you move in. Okay? All right. Some broker allows 24 hours. Some brokers will trade instrument like Bitcoin that trades 24/7. Some brokers will not trade it. So you need to check some of those things. Okay, so this is what a broker is, right? So next thing is that we're going to talk about regulation. Okay, so regulation is how they control the broker by each government. So a broker must be regulated in a particular country. So it depends on where that broker is, will determine what sort of regulation it is following. And regulation is good because they are going to call them into account. If there is no regulation, a broker will do whatever that pleases them. When they think that they have enough of your money, they just close their company. They say they go bankrupt. They go bankrupt and the money cannot be retrieved. So that's a scam. Some of them are scam. So you should look for broker who are authorized and regulated by FCA. FCA is one of the strongest regulators in Europe, but there are other regulators as well. So don't judge the book by the cover. Sometimes you see a very good-looking website. It's not a guarantee that it's a broker that can serve you, especially if it's not regulated in Europe, in America, in Australia, New Zealand, and other big countries. By the time you are hearing regulation in some island somewhere and you don't even know whether these companies are genuine, then you be very, very careful. Okay, so first thing is that if they are regulated, they must display it on their website. It must be very, very clear and easy to find. If you spend more than 2 minutes to find out a broker where it's regulated from their website, then definitely that's not a good broker. It must be on the front page, or you go to the About Us. It must show it immediately, About Us, or at the bottom of the home page, it must show regulated by and the country and the regulation number. Okay. So what about security of your money? How secure it is? Okay. Generally, if your your broker is regulated in Europe, they have a common rule for all of them. So they have to have a segregated account. They cannot mix your money and their money together. All the money for traders will be in a separate bank account, different from the profits that the bank is making from other investment. Okay? So if, for example, you have a UK broker, your fund up to 50,000 UK pound sterling, which is maybe 60,000 US dollar, can be returned back to you if the broker go bankrupt. That cannot be said with other broker regulated in some other small island somewhere. If they go bankrupt, either the director or the owner just decided that enough is enough, I'm going home, well, there's nothing that will give your money back. So sometimes it's good to think of long-term future with some of these broker. Okay? So integrity is important. So make sure your broker is properly regulated and they show that they have a segregated account. If they go bankrupt, ask them, if they go bankrupt, how much of your money is secured? How much can you get back in case they go bankrupt? All right, we're going to look at spread. We know a lot about spread. We know that a lower spread advertised sometimes is not a yardstick. Some of them might advertise low spread on the website, but when you get to the platform, it will be different. They will say, oh, it varies. So they will show you the best spread they have on their platform, on the website. When you log into their platform, it's completely different. So you have to test them out. As you know, if you get a broker with a very unhealthy spread, it can kill an account. For example, euro is maybe 0.1 pip spread, and you find a broker that is charging 4 pips. There are brokers charging 4 pips, 3 pips for euro, whereas it should be less than 1 pip, way less than 1 pip. So this kind of broker, they might kill your account, especially if you are trading, you are using strategy like scalping, they will kill that account. Okay, so then look at the type of trading account that they offer. So if, for example, you want to start small, you don't want to go to a big standard account. You want to start with a micro or mini account. If you want a direct access to the market, you open what is called the ECN account. That means they just give you the same price that is coming from their liquidity provider, from their banks. Okay, if you're a big trader, you have quite a lot of money, maybe $100,000 or $500,000 you want to trade. You don't want to open a mini or micro. You want to open a VIP or professional account. So as we said before, demo account, you must open demo accounts on all locations. That's your any broker that doesn't offer demo account, run away from them completely. Jump, don't even try them. Because what are they hiding? What exactly are they hiding if they don't show their platform on a demo, if you can't try it? Then the last one is the swap-free account, that is interest-free account. So these are meant for some countries where they don't like to pay interest on any investment, or they don't want to be charged any interest. So there's a way the brokers, they will do this. They will charge them, but they won't call it swap. So it could be reflected in the spread that they pay. Okay, but definitely they will pay it one way or the other. All right, what about leverage? We know what leverage is, yeah? So that is use of the borrowed money to invest. So you only have $100 in your broker's account, but you can trade $100,000 position, or a $10,000 position, or a $1,000 position. How come you are able to do that? It's because of leverage. Leverage will allow you to trade more than your available capital. And you know, leverage can range from 1 to 1 is no leverage at all, but from 1 to 100, 1 to 200, 1 to 500, 1 to 1,000, 1 to 5,000, and so on and so forth. Okay, but it's a double-edged sword, meaning it can magnify your profit, at the same time it can magnify your loss. So be careful. A good recommendation is that you have a leverage of maybe 1 to 100. Yes, 1 to 100. If you have more money available, lower leverage. If you don't have enough money, you have a little capital, maybe you can increase the leverage to 1 to 500, but be careful, because leverage will give you a false sense of capital. It will give you a sense as if you have more capital than you is in your account. You are able to trade bigger sizes, bigger lot size with small capital. But you know that if you trade big lot size, so the losses also will be bigger, because the pip will worth bigger dollar amount. If you trade one standard lot, it's worth $10 amount. If you trade a mini lot, it's $1 per pip. If you trade micro lot, it is 10 cents per pip. So if you are using a high leverage, let's say 1 to 1,000, and you have only $100 in your account, and then you went for what? You went for one standard lot. Okay? So one standard lot, I remember, one pip is worth $10. So if you trade one standard lot and you lose 10 pips, that is 10 pips multiplied by $10, that is $100, and your account is wiped out within 2 minutes. Okay? So that's why you don't use high leverage. If you have $100 and your leverage is 1 to 100, for example, you will never be able to trade a standard lot with that. It will say you don't have enough money. Okay? So maximum you could trade is maybe mini or even micro lots. Okay? So be careful. If they offer you 1 to 1,000, 1 to 5,000, 1 to 2,000, be careful not to jump at it. It is good when you are making money, but it is really, really bad when one is losing money. Okay? All right. So as a rule of thumb, 1 to 100 is okay. Less than that is even better. But higher than 100, be careful. Okay. Let's look at their customer service. How great is the customer service? Are they very good? Did they receive your call? How long does it take them to answer your call? Are they professional? Do they actually know what they are talking about? So when you put in a call, how long do they take to answer you? Test them. First of all, if they don't have a phone number, be careful. That means they might not be a great broker. They must have a phone number. You must be able to call their customer service on the phone. If you ring that phone number and it goes to somewhere else, a lot of brokers, it goes somewhere else. It goes to a voicemail and nobody picks it up. Some brokers, they will leave answer phone. Nobody's on the phone. So what sort of broker is that? That will tell you that that's not a good broker where there's no one on the phone. So phone, email, and chat. Try those 3 methods. See if you wake up anytime in the day and chat them, maybe in the night, in the middle of the night. Try to see if they are available. Any broker that is trading Forex or that is brokeraging for Forex and is not operating 24/7 is not a broker you should go with. So when you chat them at odd hours and no one responds to you within 15 minutes, you know that is not a good broker. They are just, maybe it's only one person that is pretending to be great, to be a big company, but it's only operating from his garage. Then do some research, find out how long they have been operating as a broker. All right, so let's talk about their trading platform. What sort of trading platform do they have? We know MetaTrader is the most common one. MT4, MT5, they are all very good. Reason is they can do some automated trading, back testing, strategy builder, and so on and so forth. They can do alerts as well. But not only MT4 or MT5 can do that. TradeStation, CTrader, there are other trading platforms as well. So your broker must be able to provide you with different platform to trade with. So if you're a person that like TradeStation, your broker must have it, not just one. If they don't have more than one, it shows that it's a small broker, and you should find a better one. Okay. All right. So finally, I'm going to go to this website. If you have any question, let me know. But I'm going to go to that website. I'm going to click on this one here, and I will show you comparison of what this website think is the best 10 site. So I'm going to go to Chrome, and I'm going to click that website. If you have any question, let me know. Okay. All right, no question yet. All right. So let me show you this this broker comparison. So this website, so they compare 10 brokers. So you might agree or you may not agree with them. So they found that Pepperstone, they scored them based on 4 criteria. Security, no, we've talked about security. Cost, okay, cost, which includes it includes things like spread, trading, okay, and education. Okay, education is, do they provide you with like a tutorial, basic tutorials of how to trade Forex or how to trade in the market generally? Do they have anything like that? Do they offer any support in terms of teaching you how to trade? Or all they know is just provide a platform and let everybody do what they want to do? So based on those 4 criteria, this website scored Pepperstone 91, probably 91%, whatever it is. I guess it's 91% because on trading they scored them 100. Okay. What we need to also notice is this: they have CTrader, as I was telling you, the platform they have CTrader. They have Zulu Trade, MT4, MT5, which is MacBook platform. So these guys, they have 1, 2, 3, 4 platform, which is okay. Look at the regulation. They are regulated in Europe. That is also Europe. This is Euro passport. MFID is Euro passport. ASIC is Asia, Australia. SciSec is people areas like Israel, all these out of Europe, but they tend to still call themselves European, but they are actually not in Europe. So they are guided by these guys here, SciSec. But offshore, offshore regulation, I don't buy into the offshore regulation. Okay, so they scored them 91, right? So the next broker is IC Market. They score IC Market a bit higher than that, 92. Okay, security 93% compared to these guys, 94. Cost 91. Okay, I think they score higher in cost because IC Market has one of the lowest spread in Forex as a broker. Trading, they score them 100 as well, and education 66. Okay, so what platform do they have? CTrader. They have Zulu MT4, and they have MT5. So about three Sea Trader 1, Zulu 2, and MT4 and MT5. So they are regulated by Australia, SISEC, and offshore. Okay. SM is a UK one. The score is bad. I mean, it's not as high as 90. The other two were scored 91 and 92. This guy was scored 78. Security is good. Cost is not as great. Trading not good. And education also is 68%. Let's see where they are regulated from. Their platform. They have MT4, MT5, and MAC. Also, they are regulated in Europe and Australia and SISEC. So FS Pro came in at 84%. Okay. What is good about them is they are secured and they have good education. Okay. They have Sea Trader platform, MT4, MT5, and MAC. Okay, we're not looking at, they are regulated by Financial Conduct Authority, that is UK. They are regulated in Europe as well, and SISEC and offshore. Okay, so they have a minimum deposit of $100. Let's see the other two we have seen before. Minimum deposit of $5 for XM. For IC markets, minimum deposit $0. All right, and for Pepperstone, minimum deposit is $200. So depending on all these brokers, I think they are all okay. They are all good. They are all regulated. So depending on how much you want to start with. Let's see, FS Pro. There's another one called FBS. They are scored 80. Not as great as the first two. Security is good. Cost is good. Trading not so great. And education not so great. Okay. So they have only MT4 and MT5 plus MAC. They are regulated in Europe, SISEC offshore. Minimum deposit is $1. All right. These guys, let me see. They scored them 80. I'm surprised. Okay. Security is good. Cost is 74. Okay, because I know these guys do have a very high spread. Trading is 71. Education is 80. Okay, where are they regulated from? Okay, they have MT4, MT5. They are regulated in the UK, in Europe, and in SISEC as well. Okay, Mauritius. Okay, so even despite the fact that these guys gave them some marks, this is just a guide for you. So you still have to do your homework like we discussed before on each of these brokers. FP market, score 86. Security is okay. Cost is bad. Trading is good. Education is bad. Okay. They have MT4, MT5. They are regulated only in Australia. Okay. Vantage FX. They score 75, which is very low. Security is good. Cost is not great. Trading is not great. And education is poor. Minimum is $200 for Vantage. We didn't check that of FP market. FP market minimum deposit, no value. What about FXTM? $10. What about FBS? $1. Okay, we did that earlier. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So Vantage FX is $200 minimum deposit. The next one is Octa FX. They score 79. Good security. Cost is average. Trading not good, and education not good. Okay, so they have Sea Trader, MT4, MT5, and they are regulated in Europe and SISEC. Minimum deposit is $5. I think the last one is Hot Forex. A lot of people know about this Hot Forex. They scored them 84%. Security is good. Cost is good. Not good in trading, and education is good. Okay, so they are regulated. They have MT4 and MT5 only, and they are regulated in Europe, SISEC, and offshore. minimum deposit is not shown. Okay, so these are the top 10.